Hi, I am PixelPia, and today's question is, how long should an ideal blog post be? Of course, there is no simple answer to that question. If there was, every blog post out on the web would be that number of words. So instead, we are taking a look at trends and what to fit different niches. There has been so many studies done to try and find the ideal length of a blog post, and many different results, but one thing they all have in common, and that is that the length of blog posts is growing. And there are three main reasons why your blog post should be of the longer format. The first one is it increases the time your readers spend on your website. Number two, it looks like the longer posts gets more share on social media. And number three, it improves your SEO, search engine optimization, which makes it easier to be found when people search online. But let's talk about some actual numbers. And numbers in this case is the number of words. If we take all the different studies that has been done to try and find some average, and the purpose of that average is for your post to have a good chance to show up in, for example, a Google search for your specific target audience, then your word count should be somewhere between 1450 up to 2000 words. Vic's blog has a very interesting article online where they break down the correlation between number of words and the kind of content. So let's take a look at what they said. We start with less than 300 words. This is rarely used, but when it is used, it is with the purpose of get some interaction, get people to comment on your posts. This is a way to generate a discussion. Then we have between 300 and 600 words. This used to be seen as the standard for blogging. Today, this is too short to show any kind of authority within your field and to rank in search. Then we have posts between 600 and 800 words. This bracket is mostly used in professional journalism and newspaper articles. It is also often used in product descriptions. Then we take a jump up to 1300 to 1700 words. This is a good bracket to be within for what is posts. And this is also often used by influencers when they are writing promotional posts. 1700 to 2100 words is an ideal length for how-to posts, for tutorial types of posts. And that bracket also gives you a good possibility for ranking in search. And then we have 2300 to 2500 words. And this is what Vic's blog calls the golden blog post length. This is a very common length of blog posts. And a very common type for this length is listicles. These articles are typically very detailed, thorough, and educational. And then we have the plus 4000 word post or pillar page. A pillar page is in short an overview of the main topic of your blog. It is written in detail and it includes links to other in-depth articles on different subtopics of your blog. The pillar page should cover your main topic in detail, and this is often seen as the landing page for your whole website when you create your blog. There are two other aspects besides your topic and your type of blog post that will affect the length of your posts. The first one is tone. If your posts are more conversational and relaxed, like you are talking to a friend, the posts tend to be a little longer. But on the other hand, if your posts are very direct and factual, they usually will be a little shorter. The second aspect that affects the length of your post is your frequency of posting. If you post more often, your post can be a little shorter. But more important than counting words is that you write and you publish. Especially in the beginning, when you're trying to find your voice and your style as a blogger and a frequency of posting that best fits you and your circumstances. And for that reason, tomorrow I will try to answer the question, how often should I post? Hej då!